Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Dying Light 2 for what is live stream and number 6 as we continue a journey through the game. Good morning, hope your week is going well, or the end of the week is at least ending the way you wanted it to. We're back this morning for 3.5 hours as we continue on this journey. So, yesterday's live stream, we made it to the central loop. We met a new person, Lawan, who was actually told to go and see at the start of the game, and we made it to the central loop. I think Aitor's dead, but we don't know for sure. We also caught up with Waltz, which was interesting. He wanted to kill us until he found out who we were, and then he kind of changed until we mutated, and then it all changed again. So quite an interesting storyline. Still waiting to see how that plays out as well. We also learned yesterday that if you continue the main story, you can lose side missions. So there was one side mission in particular was in the middle of, which was to find out who stole the flower. Now, we progressed the story, and that mission disappeared. So we weren't aware that obviously missions can be lost. So I'm now thinking we need to go back and do every side mission until they're all done before moving the story on any further. We can now fast travel from the central loop to the first area. So that might be something we have to do. I don't like losing side missions. Obviously, there's nothing we can do. If you move the story on and then you get side missions disappear, what can you do? But I'm in two minds. I don't really know which way to do it. I think we should. I think we maybe have to head back, do the side missions that we've already got, then go back to the central loop, do what's there. I'm in two minds. I really am. I don't really know the best way. Well, bear me 2 seconds while we quickly send the next tweet / whatever you want to call it, and then we shall crack on. But yeah, quite interesting being central. We also now have got a glider / parachute. So that should help us a little bit in terms of getting across gaps and things. Hopefully it will help anyway. I swear I'm going to mess it up at some point. We also had to make a choice between giving the electrical substation we finished off at the end of last stream to either the survivors or the PK, and we actually gave it to the PK. It made sense in terms of storyline at that point. I'm kind of thinking the Villador bit we'll give to the survivors, and then we give everything in the central to PK potentially, but I'm not sure. It's a tough one. I don't know how much choices matter, especially when it's things like that. I know we get rewards for doing helping certain people with certain things. So we get certain rewards if we give stuff to the PK. We get certain rewards if we give stuff to the survivors. But I'm not sure really how much difference it makes. And I don't know if you can give everything to everyone, and it works out that you get all the rewards anyway. So we'll have to see. Also, the payday crossover finished yesterday, so we'll be able to see for the first time the changes because of that. I'm assuming. Oh, Legendary Thursdays here. Get double the legend points to boost your legend level's progress. That doesn't help us because we're not legend level yet. It's an end-game progression system that lets you level up, obtain legend rewards, and earn upgrade points to enhance your skills. Interesting. So yeah, the payday things. We did do the payday reward. We got the payday reward, which was a wad of cash which you can use as a hammer. It's staying in a stash because it's just ridiculous. I understand the reasoning. It works with payday, but even so, I'm not using a wad of money as a hammer. That's ridiculous. We did gain some decent weapons yesterday though, which was interesting as well. So we'll have a look at those before we crack on. Okay, so this is the electrical substation, which is where we finished in the last stream. We have got a craftsman and a trader to go and speak to here because we've got a few things we can probably upgrade. So this is the central loop, and as I say, the main story takes us to the middle. which is all well and good. Part of me thinks we should be heading over here and do these side missions. Because again, they could disappear because we haven't done them. That's the ultimate weapon there. The runaways. I don't know. I don't know if it matters if we lose them. I do like to do every mission we possibly can, but we didn't know that missions disappear if you don't do them before moving the story on. And we've got quite a few still to go and do. So I'm in two minds. I think maybe we should go back. Yeah, I'm in two minds. I don't really know the best way forward. So weapon-wise, currently we've got the antique hammer as our blunt weapon, which we gained yesterday. Obviously, we haven't put any upgrades on it because we may end up replacing it before we get a chance to use it. Scrapper great axe. Grave digger is our new main weapon to use. We were using last hope, which scales with our level, which we didn't know until yesterday. We were told yesterday, but it is nearly damaged and gone. So I've took it out for the time being until we can figure out how to fix it. If we possibly can, I've taken it out. And we have got our bow. This is our new bow. We gained it yesterday. And I'm so looking forward to using a bow for the first time. That is definitely something I'm looking forward to. We have got quite a lot of other things that we don't really use, like DIY grenades and things. Obviously, they cause noise. That's the biggest reason we don't use them, to be fair. We also leveled up our stamina level 4 yesterday. Next one will be that. And we've got some skills. I think we're doing pretty okay with things like that, to be fair. So, what I'm thinking, because there's a craftsman here, we go and see the craftsman first. And then we go from there. Supposedly, where is the... I don't know where people are here. You see, craftsman is... down there. Okay. So this has now become a PK base after we gave the substation to the PK. By the looks of things. We've got a trader and we've got a craftsman. I want to see if we can upgrade the bow. Is my first thinking. So we've got arrows we can buy. Lacerating arrows. It applies bleed. That's quite cool. That is very cool. Exploding arrows and shock arrows. Weapon tips. Puff. Hits an enemy in front of you with a blast, instantly throwing them back. That's quite cool. Ice. We've only been using electricity mainly, to be fair. Maybe we should be using other mods rather than just electricity. Broomstick. Self-made gun created from scrap. That's a gun. We've not seen guns yet. Do you know what? I'm buying that just for the sake of it. I want to take lacerating as well. Let's look at upgrading. What's this? Paraglide. So we can upgrade our paraglider here if we wanted to. We have we'll use all our military tech. But it increases maneuverability and range, plus has the ability to increase height while in flight. It's probably a good idea, to be fair. Let's upgrade that then.
I don't even know what that is.
A unique one-handed melee weapon. I don't know what. Is it a gun or is it? Because it says melee weapon, doesn't it? So I don't know if that's actually going to be any good for us. We can also upgrade lockpicks, or we could upgrade our medical. That's probably not a bad shout. So now we've got level 4 medical. In terms decoys. What else we got here? I'm trying to think of what we use. We don't really use the decoys. That's the only downside. And we can craft. If we wanted to craft weapons, we could craft Last Hope again, which is the one that we've nearly broken. E-Player, good morning. How are you? So we can craft that again when we want to. Interestingly. We just need scrap and blades. That's the one that we've nearly broken, so we can make it again ourselves, to be fair. Right, where is... It's not here, is it? Bolted bludgeon, look at that. We can upgrade these as well, to be fair. We can upgrade the bolted bludgeon. Does a lot of damage. Two-handed though. Two-handed. We did use a two-handed axe just then. It was really slow. Thank you for the like, but it was much appreciated. It was really
Tell
slow.
your friends about the service and selection.
So we've upgraded our medical to level 4.
Butcher's our greatest enemy.
You came to the right place.
The Black Monday bombings and the
So it does look like we can't upgrade our bow, which is a shame. Nothing majorly useful here. Not that I'm willing to spend money on anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Sell wise, I don't know whether we should start selling gear, because we haven't really. We are running out of slots though for some things, aren't we? I think maybe we should start selling some gear, because there are some things we're not going to use anymore. They're not worth a massive amount.
Awesome.
Let's sell that. Just looking what's level. It's all the level 1 stuff gone, isn't it? We start to get. So the ones that don't give us a gear score, I think let's get rid of. So that one can go.
Aren't you?
Yeah, I think we do need to start getting rid of some of the gear that's just sat there doing nothing. I'm guessing we'll get better stuff anyway as we go.
You rock, citizen.
But it kind of makes sense just to make sure we get rid of a few bits and pieces.
Yes, please.
We have got 20,000 money worth of coins, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what the actual thing is. LVs, good morning. How are you? You're watching Peaky Blinders. I'm completely finished with Peaky Blinders, to be fair. I've watched every episode. That one's only level 1.
Citizen coming to the PK's rescue. Ha!
That's only a 1. I'm really bad at hoarding things, but I do think... I don't know how much space we've actually got as a maximum, so I do think we do need to make sure we are getting rid of a few bits and pieces occasionally. But I still don't really know how this really works gear wise. So yeah, I'm not too sure how that's all works really. There's an undiscovered location there. I think that's something we can do. So we can actually craft a broomstick. If we get 100 scrap, we can craft this unique ranged weapon, which is supposedly a gun that we just got the blueprint for. So that'd be interesting. Lacerating arrows, we need blades before we can use those for a bow. We can make fire arrows whenever we want. I don't think we've got any currently. No, we've got 54 normal arrows. To be fair, let's make... Wow, that makes a lot. Let's make 30 fire arrows as well then. So we've upgraded our medical now. We've got level 4 medical. We've currently got 4 level 3 and 6 level 1, so we might as well use those first, to be fair. But yeah, Gravedigger's the weapon we're going to mainly use. I'm just thinking we could put modifications on the hammer if we wanted to use it, but I think I have to just hold off, I think. Oh, it's really good. I really enjoyed it, E-Player. Months ago watching it for the film. Yeah, no, it's a really good watch. If you stick with it, it is really, really good. It's a shame it finished, but there's meant to be a film coming out, supposedly, as well, from what I've seen. But yeah, definitely recommended. You just woke up, have you, Elvis? Fair enough. Okay, so where are we heading? So we're going to head to the middle here. We're going to the Fisheye Canteen. That's where we're heading. On the way there, though, let's go and stop over here. I still don't really know whether we should be doing the side missions in the first area, just to get them done. That's the only thing I'm not sure of at this point. Right, we can get across there. I'm just trying to think of the safest way out of here. Because there's a climb up there and through the building. Let's do that. I know. Didn't mean to run into these guys. I'm just going to run up and over. Machine voice, you have 2 messages. Do I? I don't think the message is for us. Machine voice, you have 2 messages. Do I? I don't think the message is for us. Machine voice, you have 2 messages. Do I? I don't think the message is for us. Machine voice, you have 2 messages. Do I? I don't think the message is for us. Machine voice, you have 2 messages. Do I? I know, I don't think I meant to go that way, this way. Said they'd be making a movie, which would be interesting. I don't know anything about on it otherwise. No, I don't, to be fair. I just, when they finished it off, I just saw that they were making a film out of it. So we are going to head to the Fisheye Canteen. That's where the main story is moving us to. I'm still in, because we now know we lose side missions, or we can lose side missions if we don't do them. I'm kind of thinking we need to go back and do side missions, but I also don't want to. I don't want to go backwards. We've only just got to the central loop. So I'm kind of in two minds in that respect. Right, that was the marker I put up as there was something interesting there, it seems. Let's quickly use our binoculars and just see what's around us. Got to finish Resident Evil Remake and start Playtale. Are you starting Playtale? Playtale looks interesting. What we got there? That's a parkour challenge. There's some Renegades down there. We have met Renegades. We haven't really had much dealings with them other than meeting them at the start of getting here. There's a windmill there by the looks of it. That's the Fisheye Canteen, actually. What is this up here? Night Runner's Hideout. Okay. We should really head there. We've not done a Night Runner's Hideout. There's survivors over there. We haven't done a Night Runner's Hideout yet, I don't think. And there's Peacekeepers down there as well. Yeah, my kind of thinking is we give the PK this area, and we give the survivors the other area of Villador. I think that's kind of my thinking, but we'll see how we go. Right, we want to be going up here if we can. I think I missed where I was after. No. I ran out of stamina. What I was trying to do didn't quite work. I did see a rope though as we was going past, so I think we can get up here. I was trying to use the vent to get up. That's going to take some practice, I think. Okay, so this is meant to be a Night Runner's base. We can repair this. And we activate a new safe zone. Night Runner's Hideout. Some medical here as well, which is good. The more hideouts there are for us to stop in, and especially when it's nighttime and stuff, it's never a bad thing. I don't know, because the community goal was done. I wonder if we get rewards for that, but I don't think we do. Right, Fisheye Canteen is over this way. Let's keep moving this way so we can see it. Who's seen me? I think there's Renegades or something here. I haven't had a chance to use my bow yet, actually. We need to use my bow. We haven't really had a chance to use it against enemies. Surely we're too high for any of the undead to come up. No, we're not too high. So these are the enemies that wore the payday mask before the event finished yesterday. So they were the ones that would have the payday mask on. And then we finished the event yesterday. So now they're back to normal, by the looks of things. Never a bad thing grabbing a load of medical things. So yeah, it looks like they're just normal zombies again now. It was quite a cool event. It was different. I'm not a massive fan of the reward, but it wasn't a bad event. Okay, we're going that way. I think we head to maybe try and get to the windmill there, potentially. Oh no, that's a base there, isn't it? We're not getting to the windmill because that's a base. Do we take out the base, I think? I think we should take out the base. The only downside is there's a lot of people there that are going to make noise. What's that up there? Military airdrop. Maybe we don't go there just yet. We focus on the fisheye. Getting used to using that. It's going to take some time, I think, before we get completely used to using the flight.
That would be something. Power for the entire city. Imagine that.
Maybe I'll hit up some of the others.
Yeah,
So the
maybe just
substations
don't
all
give
around we
all
can
the
use and
peacekeepers
utilise. I'm guessing every substation we need to pick who we're giving it to, though. As I say, the one is part of the survivors, but I kind of think maybe give them to the peacekeepers potentially. And survivors get the other area. Anything good in here? No, not by the looks of it. Right, let's take that marker off the map. I was marking that up as something to have a look at. It's a level 4 military airdrop. Oh wow. So we're still heading towards the centre. I think Fisheye, keep the main story moving for the time being, makes sense. This travelling, I should have just used. There was actually a zip line there. I could have just used a zip line, to be fair. There's a few undead in there, isn't there? Might ignore those for a minute. A lot of health though here. Problem is, there's so much everywhere. It's kind of trying to make sure you don't get too distracted. Focus on story enough to keep things moving. There's so much you could just go and do, and it's so easy to get distracted, I find. Right, Fisheye is up. Is it above where we are? Or ahead? No, it's ahead. There's something up here though, I think. There's something, is it below us? There's a question mark below us here. I don't know what it is. There's a lot of undead here. I know they're zombies, but I kind of feel weird calling them zombies or undead. It's really weird. Just doesn't feel right. Is there anything up there? I can climb up there. I think that... Is that not a safe point? I think it might be a safe point. It's so weird, the two different areas as well, because they are very different, the two areas. In terms of what's here. So there's a merchant here. This is the safe zone. But it's just both areas are very different to each other, I find.
Night is coming.
Supposedly night is coming.
How may I help you?
So gun hammer is there, cricket bat, nothing major we can buy from him, and again there's not really any reason to sell. How long have we got till night? We've got about an hour in game time.
Weapon you got there, Aiden.
My thinking was potentially get to the fisheye before it's night time. Was my thinking. So we can zip line across here. There's an inhibitor container nearby. Why am I keep falling down? So somewhere here is an inhibitor. I think it's above us. We got there. That's a collectible, I'm guessing. Yeah, letter. Never let it go. Nothing in the bathroom. I think we need to go up. Says there's a container. I'm guessing. Actually, it might not be up. Might be down. Is it down or up? I can't work out if it's down or up. That's anything. I think it's up. Yeah, it's above us. So we need to get higher. And there must be a route to do so. It's just finding it. There's zip lines down. I don't know if I can climb. I don't think I can climb. I can't get that high. Okay. We're here. We've got to try and get it while we're here, I think. That gets to there. Not going to go any further around there. I know it's nearby, so I'm looking. And it is night time. This will be our first first look at night time in the central loop. Well, I'm trying to get up there. But I can't see. Is that... No, don't fall down. I'm trying to see how we can get up there, potentially. Because we know there's an inhibitor there. Not too worried about being out at night. Obviously, it could all go wrong. So we do need to be a bit aware. So I want to go that... Is that just a rope just to go across? Ah. Okay. Right, inhibitor container's there. We got the container. That's what was up. Thanks for the like, much appreciated. Don't think it's enough for an upgrade. We'll have a look in a second. What is this area then? Because this said question mark. Nothing else here, I don't think. We do need to get someone. Oh, it's a parkour challenge above us, I think. That's the central loop there. That's where we've got to get to, just down there. So we do just need to get to there, I think, and then we're safe. And that's where the mission is taking us anyway. Leather guards we just picked up. They're 1 gear armor less than what we're using, so it won't change yet. I still think gear armor, we've just got to go with what is the higher armor level. If they're the same, look at what we're using and see if there's any difference. They're both the exact same there. So I think at some point we need to swap. So, easiest way of getting up there across, I wonder? I think I could. Just go in like that. That worked really well, I like that. We're in. We are in. I don't know what's here. There's a crafter here. By the looks of things. Let's see what he's got. DIY grenades. Yeah, we're not really using our boosters at all. And it's similar to the first game. I didn't use any boosters or anything like that you could use. I don't know why, we just don't use them. Infected arrows. Turns humans into virals. That's quite cool. I like that. Let's buy that.
That'll take you to new levels.
Turn people into virals. That would be quite cool, taking on a camp. What's slit? Applies bleed. There's so many different blueprints. I prefer electricity. I did on the first game. I preferred fire. I think on this I prefer electricity. Got frost though. Alright, can we upgrade anything? I do think maybe we should be looking at putting fire on things as well. I know I'm preferring electricity currently, but I wonder if fire would also be good. Let's upgrade fire. Mainly because I'm thinking at some point I think we should try using something different on things.
Looking forward to your return visit.
Right, there's someone we need to speak to here, which is the whole reason we're here. There's also something down here to activate, I think. Why is that below us showing up? I think it's because we didn't come in normally, maybe. We travel down. I think we're still safe going now. I want to get that. It's still showing up as that. I think it's because we didn't come in the front door. I just want that to actually move to what it should be. Volatiles. Whoa! Wasn't expecting that. So what? So it's there that's showing up. It's an unknown location. It's bugging me. It's an unknown location. Can I? No. I wondered if I could just see it binoculars. Right, let's head back upstairs. Let's do the mission point, which is to talk to someone here. At least we've made it to the fisheye, which was where we were told about at the start of the game. And Lawan is here as well. So let's Go and see Luan.
5 years ago.
I'm still in two minds about going back and doing the side missions that we left in the first area. I'm assuming we're going to be going between both areas, to be fair, as there's still lots to do everywhere. Can't see it. This is a bar, though.
Luan? Luan, you there? Luan? I guess I'll look around.
We get to look around the bar then, by the sounds of it. Right. Someone to speak to here.
Yeah,
Have you seen Luan?
of course. I see her all the time. Oh, wait. You mean like today? Sorry. Got mixed up in all the excitement.
It's going to be a little bit weird not having the payday people around anymore. So used to them running at us. I thought it was quite normal to start
I'm
with.
sorry, have you seen Luan?
Can't you see we're having a conversation?
So you're a peacekeeper, huh?
Yes, but as I say, no one knows who turned on the lights. And when it'll come back in other neighborhoods. Please, be patient. We're doing all we can to figure this out.
I'm just looking for a friend.
Lawan, you sure you know what to do if you catch that tiger by the tail? Anyhow, she's probably out in the field somewhere, but you can ask at the bar.
Okay, so the person at the barkeeper might know where Luan is.
We shouldn't submit to PKs without a fight. What happened at the bazaar?
Hey, looking for Luan? You know where I can find her?
She was just here.
Boo.
There she is.
Still didn't break your neck? Good.
Who's this guy?
This him. The gajo you were talking about. Daniel, I've heard a lot about you.
I haven't heard a thing about you.
Haven't heard a thing about you at all. Do we have to see Frank?
I may have been a bit rude, to be fair.
Back off, jackass.
What are you talking about?
That Levant friends are my friends.
Daniel says that to get the power flowing, we have to reactivate the other substations.
We do indeed, we know that. Refuse with a gesture. We might as well drink it.
The power plant's on, but the cables couldn't take it. 15 years took a toll. Atrophy musculare ninstruite.
Untrained muscles wither. Come on, Frank's room is over there. Let's figure out why Waltz turned it on in the first place.
That's the big thing. Why did he turn the power on? What does he need the power for? Because he obviously needs the power for something, we just don't know what.
Found some weird tapes inside an abandoned building the other day.
Just get inside.
Diary from people before the fall.
Are we going?
One thing about Frank. Do you see these people? Anywhere else, they'd be savages at each other's throats, but not here. Here, they stay calm, cool, and collected, 'cause of Frank. They respect him, because he was a night runner. Everyone here owes him something, including me. If it wasn't for Frank, I wouldn't be here.
And where would you be?
In a dark zone as a biter? Or in some den, high and about to get higher? Frank will help us. You can rely on him too. Trust me.
I probably was a little bit rude to him, to be
Let's
fair.
go. Frank!
They slaughtered us. One by one like fucking rabbits.
Frank? Frank, it's me. Wake up!
You?
I think he's had a bit too much
What
drink.
the fuck you doing here? Interrupting my conversation with...
Rovik's been dead for years, Frank. Pull yourself together. You got a visitor.
And who's that? Queen of fucking England? I gotta act all dainty now?
This is Aiden. He has the GRE access key. Waltz used it to turn on the electricity in town.
Working GRE key? You're full of shit.
Show it to him.
Since it's so valuable, why is no one trying to take it off us? Other than Waltz.
Where'd you get it?
From
He
one
just
of
did,
Waltz's
but
men.
generally when people know we've got it, they don't try to take it
Easy,
from us.
Frank. Aiden is on our side. We think this contains data proving what
But
they
if it was
did to us
that
in the
valuable, you'd
hospital.
expect more people to be trying to kill
Still
us.
believe you'll find out why Walt's fucked up your childhood? Okay, I'll tell you. Ready? Yeah, because he's a fucking psycho. He's fucked in the head. That's your Holy Grail and Ark of the Covenant all in one, Lawan. Happy? Aiden, right? You and Lawan can get the fuck out of my face now. I got more important things in my mind.
He seems very friendly.
It would have worked if that fucker had showed up at the TV station. You were right, Ravik. Fucking traitor. Without him, we were like kids with slingshots going up against tanks.
Press Frank for the GRE key. Let's press Frank.
We're not finished here, Frank. This contains info on someone I'm looking for, too. I need to know how to read it.
It's a fucking key, not a diary. You can use it to open doors, start the electricity, but it's useless on its own. You need someplace to stick it. And before I tell you where you can stick it, get out. You're giving me a fucking headache. Ravik, you fucking bastard. Why did you come back for this mission? Everything went wrong. So many people. So many wonderful people.
He's definitely got a few issues, hasn't he? Let's press him a bit more.
Lawan says only you can help us.
Lawan tends to run at the mouth. And you know what? It's mostly bullshit. She's a junkie I picked up from the street. Understand? You don't believe me, ask her. She'll tell you everything herself. So what the fuck if we got to that floor? We were in a pile of shit. Not even close. Maybe this tower is not being won and will not be won. You understand? We're all gonna fucking die and then it'll be cool. You'll shut up too.
I'm still pressing him.
I didn't come this far to let you blow me off like this, Frank.
You came all this way to talk to little old me? Well, Lottie fucking daw. Congratulations. You're a bigger loser than I am. Now get the fuck out of here already. See this, Ravik? He can piss me off almost as much as you. Shut up! That doesn't mean you can talk. Fuck, Ravik. Stop making excuses for this traitor. Denying what's happened.
I'm still pressing him again.
Frank, damn it! Come back!
Fuck off, kid. While you're fucking off, take Lawan with you. I'm done.
Well, we pushed it, I think, as much as we possibly could. We tried.
It seems we're done here. Come on, let's go.
Waltz turned the power on with this key for the first time in years. And I doubt he did that out of the kindness of his heart. And you don't give a fuck? Frank, get your shit together. You were a legend. Fucking commander of the Night Runners. Do you even remember that?
That Frank is dead, Lawan. He died with the others at the TV station.
Obviously, he had a bad experience at the TV station, but we don't quite know what that is.
Don't ask me. I don't have a clue. But if you're looking for the GRE database, you need to find a terminal to access it. The thing is, I have no idea where one could be. And those who knew are probably long dead. But the good news is we'll probably be dead ourselves soon enough. Cheers.
Why does he think everyone's gonna be dead soon?
Get the fuck out of my quarters.
Fucking drunkard.
Because something happened years ago at the TV station to him and a load of others. He survived. But obviously it plays in his mind.
You hear that?
What's that?
Something's happening. Will you check? I'm right behind you.
What's going on?
To all units, Renegades are in the central loop. I repeat, Renegades are in the center.
Oh wow, Renegades are surrounding the fisheye.
Can anyone hear me? Over.
Hey, one
Gotta kill the Renegades. One down there. The one down. Ah. We'll need a heal shortly. I didn't mean to throw that. I thought I had it. Whoa. Right, one down there though. Cannon on. We're gonna take the cannon down supposedly. Right, we helped take out those guys. We've now got to take this cannon down. How do I get to the cannon? That's the question. I've got. There's a timer on as well. I need torch on so I can see. Right, I've got to get to the top. It's been a minute and a half. I didn't know there was a time when we first started moving towards it. Any upstairs? No. Let's go. We've got to disable that cannon. We've still got to go up, I think. Right, cannon's here. Right, can I disable cannon on that? Cannon now? Go on, get it out.
Well, that was close.
Right, cannon disabled at least. That was close.
More renegades on the lower level.
Medicine. Couple of weapons picked up. There's more renegades on lower levels. I was hoping to use my bow from up here, but I don't think I can. Just got to attack it and defeat all of them by the looks of it. I probably need to be blocking a little bit more than I am, to be fair. Another cannon on the roof. We've got another cannon to go and do. Where's the cannon? I need to get across to that roof, I think. Can we get up here? Fell too far there, that wasn't good. I'm trying to use that to get higher and then we can get across hopefully. Why is there a chase started? We've got to get to that roof over there. I was hoping I could just zip line across, but I don't think I can. I've got to get up there. I'm not going to be able to get to all these cannons, am I? I think I'm going to foul this first cannon, I think. Go on, disable it. I know there's people there about to, yeah, they're attacking us. "19 seconds. Oh, come on. I had the cannon there. I desperately need a heal as well. 6 seconds. Right, well, that one's done with very little time remaining. I disabled it, did I not? I thought I disabled it. I swear I disabled it. It told me I disabled it. Obviously not, though. Okay, we go again. I pulled it out. I thought we'd done it. Okay, the way I went, I'll do the same way again because we kind of know how to get up there now. So from here, may have gone too low this time. Got to get across there.
Look, another cannon to the south. Bastards want to blow up the fisheye.
Okay, just got to keep going up. We had this one disabled. I don't know why I didn't accept the disabled. Right, where are they? Come on then. I need to disable it, but as soon as I do, I think they're going to stop me.
Gotcha.
Disabled.
Assholes.
There we go. Next one's over here. That actually worked really well. Although volatiles on us probably isn't a good thing. I'm dead. No. Yeah. Nah. So we did one and then lethal fall. I couldn't get away from the volatile. It followed us across. But I've got to do both again. That's not the same one I think as last time. Or is it? No, that's a different one. Well, they're saying that volatiles are here, so we're in trouble. And I can't see anything either. I'm leaving missionary. I don't want to leave missionary, I was just trying to get higher. No, we're dead. We'd already got... Okay. We'd always up there. If it weren't for the volatiles, this wouldn't be that bad. Yeah, we need to get across to that one over there without the volatiles getting to us. What I actually need is some height. This might be the way up, actually. This might be okay. I think we're here. We are. I'm out of those. I'm out of those. Can't try them anymore. I know I can just disable it, but they will attack me whilst doing so. So better if I take them out first, I think. I'm hoping this is the final one, to be fair. Done.
They're inside the fisheye. They have Frank. They blocked the door. I can't get in.
Shit.
We got to get him. We've got 30 seconds to get there. I hate timers.
Quick, help me.
Come on. We made it across okay, luckily.
1, 2.
Drop him.
One move and he dies.
I want that crossbow. I definitely want that crossbow.
help and bring in some medics. And make sure there's no more of those fucking renegades in the area.
Yes, well, that's the new guy.
You alright, boy? Jack, man.
Come on, Frank. You alright?
Yes, in Peacekeeper.
What's your name?
Aiden.
If it weren't for you, a lot more would be dead.
That was tricky to get across, especially at night time, to take out bows, especially with volatiles around.
We're looking for a GRE database.
Most GRE equipment has been dead for years. What do you need this database for?
With your knowledge of the city, you know GRE places inside out. Aiden and I need to find this database. Will you help us?
Lawan, he's your friend.
Aiden? You could say that.
I've never heard of you, Aiden. Where are you from?
A little way from here. I came from behind the walls. I'm going to tell the truth.
I'm a pilgrim.
Always tell the truth where
I came
possible.
From outside the walls.
So you've seen a lot. You probably came through Old Villador too, right?
We did.
All right. What do you want to know?
A lot has been going on there lately. We lost our commander, and the Bazaarians tried to cut off our power source. They say most of our people have been killed, either by the infected or by those from the Bazaar. I also lost contact with the new commander, Aitor, and his unit. Know anything about them?
I'm pretty sure Aitor's dead. Let's say what happened.
We found Waltz, but he overpowered us and escaped.
What? Where?
In the tunnels, near the car plant. Waltz decimated Ader's squad. I barely managed to escape.
We always tell the truth whenever we can.
We need to find out what's going on there. As for the GRE equipment you're asking about, you can ask Lieutenant Rowe. If something's working, he'll know about it. Lately, he and his unit have been securing the Culver Island and New Dawn Park areas. But because of the Butcher's raid, we had to go radio silent. So you have to look for him yourselves.
Okay, good to know.
Give him these.
What are they?
Orders for him and the other units. Move it, boys. Let's go.
Come outside. Let's talk.
Yeah, I definitely want that crossbow. Still haven't really had a chance to use our bow. That's something we've got to do at some point. We've got to try and use the bow in the situation. Trophy achieved. Get out of my house. Agents and chapters. You've unlocked agents, representatives of Wildcard Villador factions. Gain reputation with them by completing their thematic bounties and unlock their unique assortment of goods. You can find the agents on the map by locating their special icons. Once discovered, you can fast travel to them to get quick access to new bounties every day. Each chapter update introduces new agents, enemy encounters, and missions, as well as expanding the scope of previous chapters. So that's completely new to us. Agent menu allows you to browse through and activate available bounties. I've activated 2 bounties on my phone, to be fair. Only 3 daily bounties and 1 weekly bounty can be active at one time. You cancel bounties through the agent menu. Remember, this will reset their progress. Completing bounties earns reputation points, which increase your agent rank, with every rank up giving you a chapter token. Along with mutation samples collected from Special Infected, they are the currency used in the agent's shop. Agent shop allows you to spend chapter tokens and mutation samples on various goodies. Most of these can be purchased repeatedly as long as you have enough resources, though some are unique and quite costly. The shop selection expands with agent ranks, so rank up. So I'm assuming this is to keep you playing, to keep you coming back. Where is that on the menu then? So it's under bounties. So I've activated a couple of bounties via my phone. Renegades, I think I activated. And items dismantled. These other 2 have been done for us by the looks of it. Infected, defeated at night, and weapons modified. Weapons modified we can do quite quickly. Pilgrim bounty into the outpost. A huntress and a hag. I don't know what that is. Night runners bounties. There's daily ones there and weekly. But yeah, I'm assuming this kind of thing is to keep you coming back. Once you finish the game, there's still stuff to do. We'll try and do the bounties as and when we can. It'd be interesting to see how that works going forward. So there's a bounty. There's someone to speak to, former night runner there to speak to. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see how that all works out, really, to be fair. Because I think that is more just to keep you coming back as much as possible.
PKs were supposed
But if it gives us decent gear, then that's something.
Where did you learn to fight like that?
Where? On the road? As a pilgrim? I had no other choice.
On the road? Huh. Don't you wonder sometimes what they gave us to make us like this?
Stronger?
Rather fucked in the head. But yeah, fucked up and
See,
stronger.
it's the
Maybe
tests
I'll
they
figure
did on
that out
us,
when I
the
find Mia.
experimentations that Waltz did that make
What's
us
next?
stronger.
You heard it yourself.
And we
Ro
see
might know
him
where you
kind of
can access that damn
mutate and
database.
change completely.
Here, take these orders to him. Just don't lose him, or Jack will gut me.
What about you?
I'll join you. But first, I have to see Frank. You saw him. He's barely holding it together.
Right, let's ask about everyone, then we'll finish the conversation with the other question.
What about this rogue guy? You know him?
Ro? Too fucking well I do. He's a great commander. And a fucking hothead. For some reason, people say we have a lot in common.
Do they now?
Jack sent his squad to a spot that turned out to be a dark zone. People panicked, and they probably wouldn't have made it out of there. But Ro kept his cool. Makes them all back out and suddenly starts banging a stick on some barrels, attracting the motherfuckers. It was a suicidal plan. But the vital thing was, it was a plan. That's what makes soldiers think clear again. If the Night Runner still existed, Frank would have recruited him for sure.
Okay, let's ask about Matt.
And Jack, the commander. Do you trust him?
Jack Matt? He's a smart guy, but a bit of a narcissist.
What do you mean?
Well, he's only a major, but refers to himself as Commander-in-Chief. But he gave us Ro's location, and a chance to find the GRE terminal. I don't care about the rest.
Fair enough. And Frank?
So, Frank, he's not exactly the most reliable source of help.
You don't.
Case, good morning, how are you? Game's going well, thank you. Yeah, we're still unlocking things for the first time. We've just unlocked bounties and agents. We're in the central loop.
History can repeat
So
itself.
yeah, still enjoying it, still really good so far.
And for bad.
Legends can't.
Say what you want. I believe that when the time comes, if the time comes, Frank will rise to the occasion. Who knows? Maybe he'll even invite me to join the club.
Okay.
Good.
There's every question asked if we could.
Island. The PK have an outpost there.
And we need to head to Culver Island to try and find this guy to give him the orders.
Villador, I came into conflict with Ader. I blew up the Peacekeeper's windmill, and we really don't like each other.
Are you afraid they'll figure out what you've done? Didn't you hear what Jack was saying? Take it easy. Nobody has
So we can
contacted
travel back to Old
here.
Villador to do the side missions out there.
Was someone, by that
I'm doing
time,
2 miles over we should, in case we lose them. But then my assumption is if it's something that's story related or something story dependent, you won't lose the mission, because they're sure that won't happen. But I'm not 100%.
They say Lawan saved Frank's ass out there.
Right, we need to deliver the orders to the PK outpost. Let's have a look where that is. The PK outpost is a new area we've not been to. It's over here. Before we head there, I think we should have a look at the bounties. Go and speak to Harper. She's the former Night Runner. Obviously, we can sleep as well and make it so it's not night. It should be better for travelling.
Will stop at nothing.
There's traders and things upstairs. I don't think their stuff would have changed yet. We have already spoke to them once, I think. Let's head upstairs and have a look. Oh, there's a collectible, but that wasn't what I was after, to be fair. There's a doorway here. Trying to work out where things are in this place is not easy. Obviously, it's a new place for us, so we're not going to know our way around.
It doesn't make sense.
Okay. So the Night Runner's up there. We'll go and speak to her. As we've not spoke to one of the bounty agents yet. I don't think we'll be able to do anything with them. We haven't done any bounties or anything, but I just want a conversation and see what they're like. Did I not need to climb on the roof? I probably didn't, did I? Right. Oh, it's a him. I thought it was a her, but it's not. It's a him.
Well, look what the cat dragged in. Oh, don't look all butthurt. Hell, I want to thank the cat, because you look just like the kind of guy who could help me out. Name's Harper. Used to be a night runner a few lifetimes ago, it seems.
I'm definitely more interested in helping the Night Runners, actually, than in the PKA.
Its guardian angel. And right now, we got us a problem. It's called electricity. Where everyone else sees a brave new world, I see the end of the world. I've been paying attention. Suddenly, all these new infected are popping
I
up.
said this when the power first come on, that surely that's going to encourage the infected out more and bring them to places they wouldn't normally go
If
near.
I had tissue samples from the infected, bet I could figure out what's up with all these new ones.
He wants tissue samples.
I got some setup to do here. You think you can help me by collecting the tissue samples I need? And I'm talking fresh meat, my friend.
Okay. In the footsteps of a Night Runner. In this chapter, you'll assist Harper, a former Night Runner, to cull the population of special infected. His bounties will ask you to hunt the infected for a new resource called mutation samples. You'll collect most of it from the mutated infected, volatile hives, and volatile tyrants. Volatile hives can be found in dark hollows as well as the already completed GRE quarantines. Volatile tyrants are harder to find, they only emerge on rare occasions to feast on the rooftops. We've seen one previously, but then volatiles got involved and we had to back off, I think. Harper will also offer you special items called mission tickets. These will give you access to the time trial where you'll use a combination of force, stealth and parkour to reach a final area and clear it of infected. They're very punishing, so beware. I think a lot of this does seem to be endgame kind of thing. So we need to get chapter tickets to get some of these regular mission tokens. We've got daily bounties that we can add to our list of bounties that will help us rank up. A weekly bounty as well. Mutation samples collected 500. So we can activate any of these. We'll activate that. 5,000 mutation samples.
Better not go out there if it's not.
Valuables collected in one night. Special infected defeated. Charges defeated. We're not strong enough to take down a volatile yet, I don't think.
Let's see if
And
we
then
can make a
from
deal
him,
here.
we can get brawler gear, slashing weapon, a long sword. That is quite cool. Another slashing weapon, Night Runner's claws, and then he also has electric mines. So he has a few things. Like I say, I think it does seem like some of this is going to be end game stuff, because we're not strong enough to take out volatile currently. That's the thing. Right, there should be a bed somewhere. Is it below? It's below us, I think. Is it in here? Yeah, a stash and bed. Let's change it to daytime, so at least we can travel further without worrying. We're just not strong enough to take on some of the things yet. I'm assuming we will be shortly. We still need to use a bow. Oh, we got skill points. I didn't realize we'd leveled up anything. Parkour, I think it's just leveled up. Let's have a look. Yeah, we got a parkour point to spend. Run upwards on vertical surfaces. That's quite cool. That might help us. Being able to run up. We've already got wall running. We've done it a couple of times more accidentally than anything else, to be fair. Okay, we ran out of the better throwing knives, so we put the other ones in. I'm not really using the coins. Let's stick in grenades. Hopefully we won't use... Sometimes I end up throwing Molotovs accidentally, so I'm hoping I can avoid that a little bit more than we have been. We did pick some weapons up. That's our blunt weapon currently, two-handed main and bow. I think one of each kind of works. We're generally only using the Gravedigger though. So anything that is a slashing one-handed has to be better than Gravedigger. Otherwise there's no point keeping it. That's a blunt, so unless it's better than that, it's not. That's a blunt, so that can go. That's slashing. I think that's a better way of doing it. One two-handed weapon. I'm guessing that's two-handed. Not better though. That's slashing. So that can go as well. That's a blunt. But yeah, this seems to be the better way of knowing which weapons to keep and which to get rid of. I will keep Warsaw for the minute. And obviously, we've got Last Hope. We need to fix it to be able to use it. And I don't think we've got a way of fixing it currently. Because you can't change the mods that are already on it. So there's nothing we can do in fixing that for the minute. It may be a case we just have to stick that in the bag and go, okay, that's done. We can craft another one. Once we get to a certain point, we can actually craft another one, which would be helpful, to be fair. But we haven't used the bow really yet. I want to use that. We've got several arrows to use for it as well. So that's something I do want to try and use if we can. And we now have the paraglider there. We have upgraded the paraglider. So that should help us as well going forward. Right, so mission-wise, we're heading over here to a new area. There's something on the way there, so let's head there first and see what else we can find on the way. We're heading that way, aren't we? There's only one way in and out of here, isn't there? Trying to roll to make sure I didn't get killed. I think we're still in the safe area at the minute, aren't we? I probably should have stayed high to make our life a little bit easier. Someone talking up here. I think they're talking about what happened, to be fair, more than anything else. So, this area is actually below us that I was looking at. Let's head down and have a look. There's so much to look at and go and do. It's kind of confusing to what should be done first. Right, that's below us. I don't quite know what it is. Okay, there we go. So night activity. It's also a fast travel point. So at least we've now unlocked the fast travel point. That was what I wasn't sure what it was. So that makes life a little bit easier. In fact, we can fast travel there if we wanted to. Oh no, you have to go there at night and deal with it to unlock it. Then it'll become a fast travel point. Okay, good to know. So we want to keep heading towards the mission, I suppose, and keep heading that way. Obviously, we defeated the Renegades. They've gone again. How long for? Not sure. But at the minute, we are safe from the Renegades. Okay. Well, we'll just keep moving, see what we come across. And if we obviously find things to look at, we'll stop and look at them. But I think we're just going to keep moving, really. Can't get through there. There we go. Let's quickly get binoculars out, I think. Just have a look, see what's here. There's something up there by the looks of it. Is it going to narrow it down? It's not. There it is. What is it? Military airdrop. That would be quite good to get to be fair. Military airdrop. That would be handy. I think there's a few of them around by the looks of things. So I'm going to narrow it down from here. But yeah, military airdrop up there. That would be very handy to get to. Might have to see if we can get up. You would do it at night. What, the metro? Yeah, it says a nighttime activity, to be fair. Can we get any higher here? Don't think I can get any higher there though, can we? Just trying to see where we can get up. I'll climb this actually. But yeah, I think military point that's there would be quite handy. I'm guessing that unlocks once we go up there and unlock up there, my guess. Because that's a way of getting up really quickly. So I wonder if that, if we can get up to the top, that would open that lift to go up. Military airdrops there. There's a bridge point over there, actually. I can hear people screaming. Obviously infected in there. That bridge that's above us, that's interesting me. Made it there. Being able to wall run is actually helping massively there. I wasn't intending to crawl along here. I want to get that. Can I get that bit above us? Right. I've got myself a little bit stuck. That wasn't what I intended. I could see a point across from this building to the other, so I thought we could get across that way, but I've kind of got myself in an issue. No. There we go. Okay. Is that there? So if we can get up here, we can get across to the building, to the other building, activate a safe zone by the looks of things, and from there, we may be able to get across to the military point. Okay, have I gone all the way around and there's no way up? You can just run through the infected. Oh, we could run through the infected, to be fair. Normally I'd be really quiet and do a few takedowns and just try and clear what's there. That we could have done that, to be fair. Okay. I think I can make that jump. We can make that jump. Right, can we go up from here, though? That's the question. Just want to get higher, essentially. It's kind of just... You kind of get stuck in areas, that's the only thing. We're trying to get up there, but I keep getting stuck in different areas by the looks of things. Let us try going across here. Wasn't quite what I wanted, but we got in. We do need to collect samples of infected as well, so that's something we do need to be doing. So taking them down is actually useful. They won't. I know we could probably run, but like I say, we do need to collect samples. That's we need them for upgrades ourselves, but also we need them for the bounty. Although I can't get any samples from any of these ones. I can that one. Rags. Okay, that wasn't the samples I wanted, was it? I haven't actually seen the stairs yet. I don't know whether... There's no stairs in here. If there's stairs, I've not seen it. It's not been helpful when we're not actually getting samples from them either. Did I miss the stairs or something? There's no stairs in here, is there? By the looks of it. Right, okay, so there's no stairs, so there has to be a way up outside the building? So we know that's a lift point, but it can't be activated yet. So we need to get up there. We did try across here. That's why I was having the issue getting back across, because you can get across on the top. Because my thinking was, we get on top of here, activate that, but then we can also get across to the military airdrop. This is where we got stuck last time. There's no upstairs here, it would seem. There's nothing here to really climb, is there? There's definitely no stairs. It's just trying to find your way up, isn't it? That's the thing. It's just once you get a route up, you're fine. It's just finding that route. Definitely nothing there. Someone's in trouble over there by the looks of it. We may have to come back, I think, when we at some point and try and get above. We're kind of just not achieving anything by trying to get up. So instead, we could just keep moving forward and head towards the outpost over there. Just to keep ourselves moving more than
Go on.
anything else.
I'm nearing Culvert Island.
Great. Frank sorted out, so I'm on my way. If you get Ro to tell you where the terminal is, let me know. You'll find your sister, I'll find the missing names of assholes for my kill list. Everyone will be happy.
Except the people you shoot.
Yeah.
They won't be in any condition to care.
Parkour challenge. I'm rubbish at challenges, so I don't really do them, to be fair. Okay. So yeah, we'll come back for the military airdrop. I kind of want to achieve something rather than not, if that makes sense. Culver Island's over there. Let's keep moving. Obviously, if we can find some new gear on the way, that would be a bonus. We don't have to stand and fight. Fighting, if anything, slows you down. And since you don't get weapons from fighting, unlike Dying Light number 1, sometimes fighting seems a bit pointless and just slows you down. But yeah, it's weird seeing the zombies now without the payday masks on because we were so used to seeing them. Where am I heading? I've gone past it, haven't I? Oh, it's there. I didn't actually realise it was actually there. Okay, we can climb up by the looks of it. I didn't realise there was actually in the water on a little garrison island. Wait, right, try it again. Are you telling me you can't climb up there? There we go. Before my stamina completely runs out. Right, let's speak to the person in charge of this garrison then and hand him his orders, if it's the right person.
Lieutenant Rowe, I have orders from the commander.
I ain't Rowe. He went off with a squad to New Dawn Park. I'm Lieutenant Grady.
Great. Guess I gotta keep going.
What are you talking about? Show me those orders, son.
I was supposed to give them directly to Rowe.
And I'm Rowe when Rowe's not here. It's called chain of command. Give him.
I wonder what the orders tell them to do.
What the hell? Did the commander say why we're being pulled back to center?
He didn't seem too eager to explain anything to me. I'm just the messenger.
Okay, boys, time to pack it in. Command's ordered us to withdraw. It's back to base for us.
We're doing what? We're leaving this
They're not happy about it, are they?
Don't question me. You can't hide behind Myers' skirt out here.
You're abandoning us?
What'll we do? We'll be defenseless.
Go arm the survivors. Then we roll.
If I were you, I'd give them plenty of weapons. The Renegades sent a whole detachment to the fisheye.
Any other bright ideas, civilian?
And just a question. Where can I find Rowe?
New Dawn Park, like I said. Not sure if they made it yet. You take these to him and tell him I'm on it. Better you than me, buddy. Rowe's gonna blow his top when he reads these. And I'm here to save lives, not lose mine.
Yeah,
I'm assuming he's pulling them back because of the Renegade attack.
We won't stand a chance.
And obviously survivors aren't happy about
sorry,
it.
Civilian, but we have orders.
Yeah, survivors aren't happy about them being pulled back. We've got a new safe zone though.
Renegades come, we'll be dead within a day.
Easy there,
Is there anything else? Okay, there's no craftsman or anything here. They're really not happy about it though, are they?
Not much I can do, civilian. Now move.
I don't know if I could talk to anyone, but no. Right, so there's a notice here. What's this? Collectible? Someone looking for a stapler.
Fucking idiots. Pulling orders out of their ass and putting innocent people at risk.
And here there's everyone talking about the orders and not being happy about it. Doesn't look like there's anything here to pick up. Always worth a look though. So we're now heading back over this way. There's a question mark we know of there. I kind of want to get high, then use binoculars and kind of highlight things up that we can go and look at and do. So I think we've got to try and focus on getting high up if we can.
Lawan, I'm going to New Dawn Park. Apparently Roe went there.
I'm remembering to roll a bit more, which is
Why
good.
the Renegades attacked the fisheye. They've got their camps, but Butcher hasn't attacked the fisheye since never. Even he respected the Night Runner, so no fucking clue what's going on in his head.
So even Lawan doesn't really know why he's pulling them out, to
Butcher.
be fair.
Tell me more about him.
The Colonel. He's the leader of the Renegades. He gave the order to douse the city in chemicals. That's when my parents died.
I'm sorry.
Oh, someone's there. Let's go and save them.
My dad once in my whole life.
We're
And if Mom was good at anything,
thinking we can use the bow, basically.
she abandoned me.
That's how you ended up in Waltz's program?
So,
More or less.
I've got two types of arrows for the bow. Ones that add bleeding effect and ones that don't. I don't quite know how to change arrows. Because we've crafted two different types, but I don't know how we change arrows. Strangely.
Help me, stranger! And your parents? Remember them?
No. I just remember the hospital. Pain. And the fire. Right before they split me and Mia up.
That why you're looking for her? She's the only family you got left.
Let's focus on the job, okay?
It's the first time I've actually got to use the bow as well.
Last one there's a rotten egg.
Oh, wait. So you can't just fire it constantly because it uses stamina. I know you're there. Okay. Bow's pretty good. It does take a bit of getting used to. It's not as simple as other weapons. How do we get him down? There we go. Survivor rescued. We can pick our arrows up as well, which is handy. Just need to work out how we change arrows, if anything.
Can't thank you enough for saving me. Take this.
So 4 arrows roughly. No, that's 4. That's 5. That's 6. How are you not down? That's 7 in the end. Got another immunity booster. We don't really... I'm not used a single booster yet. I'm still waiting to really use them. Where's the other body? There. Well, we saved him. At least we saved someone. We'll try and keep going with our task to get higher, I think. Elvis, good morning. How are you? Hey, no need to be sorry. Life comes first at the end of the day. Right, let's keep going up. Or at least trying to. Is there anything to... Ah, there's a chest in there. We want to be getting in here, don't we? So there's a chest in here. I was going to try and stay quiet, obviously. Messed up very quickly, but nothing's coming after us, so we're okay. But yeah, okay, so we can't get into that. Chest is there. I want to try and get to that chest if we can. There's a chest there as well, to be fair. Try and head round. Can't see a way in offhand. Ah. Thought I could make the jump and obviously couldn't. Still my biggest weakness is falling. Thinking we can make a jump when we can't. I am pressing circle to roll quite a lot. But obviously it doesn't always work the way I want it to. Right, there was a chest. Can we? I think we can get it from this side. Okay, the chest is over here. Oh, it's not the one I was actually after, to be fair. It's a different one. Chest is a chest, though, I suppose. My name's Steve. How are you, Elvis? Right, that's that. There's nothing decent in there. That wasn't the chest I was actually after, to be fair. But let's try and keep going higher. I want to try and get as high as possible, and then we can have a proper look around at what's nearby, is my thinking. That's not bad, height-wise. Okay, let's get binoculars out and have a proper look around. See if we can spot anything up. That'll be military, yeah, military airdrop. That's where we're heading to give the orders. What else have we got here? Unknown location. What's that? That is a Hickory windmill, so that's something we need to unlock. This is why I wanted to have a look around with the binoculars, just to see what things are. Load of survivors down there by the looks of things. Okay, so there's a few things obviously to do. I want to try and clear things as we go. I also need to figure out how to change arrows. So as long as we've got a location there to have a look at, and then we've got the garrison we're heading to there as part of the story. Let's track that for a second. I'm enjoying the game in general, to be fair. I wouldn't say it's more than I expected. I enjoyed the first one. So obviously that set me up to thinking this one would be equally as good. I know a few people, when we were playing the first one, were saying the second one's not as good. But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far, which is the main thing. Yeah, it's finally planned, don't worry, it's all good. People generally don't ask, I don't know why. But yeah, generally people don't ask what my first name is. So... Someone's in trouble over here. I don't know how often we should be stopping to help people, to be fair. I don't want to be going that way. There's a mission to pick up here on the left, but I think that's going to change the time to night time, isn't it? Yeah, we'll go to night time. I don't really want to get to night time at the minute. Things like that we do need to do, it's just knowing when the right time. Raiders. Where's my bow? I need to change arrows. No! Ah, fell off. I was too busy trying to shoot my own arrow, and instead, the arrow he shot made me fall off. That's annoying. Yeah, if anyone knows the control button for PS5 to change arrows, then please let me know. Because that's the bit I don't know at the minute. That is annoying. Oh, there's a mission here as well to pick up. Where does it reset us back to? Okay. So there's a mission in here. We might as well pick it up while we're here.
I didn't know you were an artist. Can I help you?
Oh.
Let's see what this guy needs.
Yes.
Might as well have it on the way, and if we can clear it as we go, we'll do. As we now know, story missions can get rid of side missions.
No. I have to avoid distractions. Not if I want to finish my greatest work.
Keep right arrow, and then I think the arrow. R1. Okay, well, we'll try that in a minute with the arrow out and see what happens.
Fresco.
I did try R1 like the first game, and nothing happens.
Painting of epic proportions the world is not prepared to see. But I can't finish it. I don't have the proper
I'm hoping, because we pick up everything.
Red.
Thanks for the like, Ross, much appreciated. Hopefully we have this already.
The reddest red. I need it badly, and all these idiot merchants have is some kind of...
Sure, we just need a plant that's red.
Without the reddest red, my project will remain incomplete, and my art will not find the expression it
You remember stacking them up on the roof and kicking them off?
Of course. I could get my hands on...
That's one thing that I don't like about this game is,
idea.
Compared to the first one it was a one-button press for a kick. In this, it's a two-button press.
Let's hear it.
And a lot of the time I just forget, so I don't do it.